Okay. This is a build around submission for Hero of the Precinct One plus Brokers Ascendancy here in Explorer. These two cards together, especially this, lends itself to a more natural aggressive slant. So we've got kind of a tokensy build here. Conclave Mentor is a card that's sweet with both of these as well. So multicolored card that triggers Hero. Also a card that doubles up the amount of counters Brokers Ascendancy is going to be putting on our cards. You got some just good generic single colored cards as well. And then Tristani Discord at the top end of our curve that not only acts as kind of a natural counter to Agent of Treachery that goes around in Explorers sometimes, but also is a payoff for going wide on board as well. So let's go ahead and pop on into some games with our base green-white splash blue deck for Ascendancy and some counter spells onto the board, and see how this goes. Okay. Poor thoughts, chat. I assume they're taking our enchantment. That's going to make our board bigger. They could take Chariot too, though. If they pick through all my threats, the Broker's Ascendancy does less of an impact. It's going to get this down so it's in play and they can't interact with it. I think MTGA will let people play Commander anytime soon. You can literally play Brawl on Commander on Arena right now. Brawl is the Arena version of Commander. Historic Brawl is at an always on queue for a little bit. Unless you specifically mean more than 2-player Commander, in which case, no, that's likely never coming to the platform. Cast 2 Thoughtseizes, do nothing else, and concede. Grixis, chat. Just gonna click submit. There's a chance these Dromoka's commands aren't very good, but I'll have to wait and see. Thought seizing shall continue until morale is at an all-time low. So I have to give this a counter if I want to kill this, which is super awkward. I'm supposed to, I don't know. They actually didn't discard anything, which is scary, but also we technically didn't get punished for waiting. Go blanket against my creature deck is weird. It finds a hit here, but Dromoka's command is good. The problem with Raptor is that you, generally speaking, won't want to play Raptor as a 2-drop.
You will protect. Let your blade do the talking.
Doomblade here. It's unfortunate. Brokers, making Wandering Emperor big enough that Reflection doesn't knock it out this turn is great.
I'm not impressed. Remember your
Put the Emperor counter here, and then this will tick off, making both of these 5/5s so they can block the Bone Crusher Giant. It does, Alec. So I could have done that the previous turn, but then I wouldn't have been able to block. That was the thing. So now they can trade their Bone Crusher for my Wandering Emperor. Seems like a okay exchange for us. I think I was supposed to cycle this. I actually don't have that many 5s in my deck. Yeah, I just drew another land. I should have greeted on this and gotten rid of it. So if I don't attack with this, they can Kiki Jiki during their end step and then have a thing to attack with. So even though they get a free block here, it loses them value for the following turn. Bionic Quail, thank you for the 32 months. Welcome back. Appreciate it. The Unite thing was this weekend, and it was a ton of fun. It went really well. Super punished for just not being greedy with this. Yeah, PogChamp lost top 4. That's some awkward anti-synergy. And I think we're dead, huh? The top of their deck was just so hot. Swap a couple of drawn comms for Deputy. Johnny could be Janine Faye. I mean, we're still equally dead in the spot we were in if that's a Janine Faye, so I'm uncertain why that's a relevant suggestion. A Johnny could be more Wandering Emperor, is definitely what it could be.
How we greet our enemies.
Blood Chiefs are thirsty, chat.
Keep watch for intruders.
So part of the reason I put 4 mana Johnny in the deck is I don't know that we have enough 1/1 counter things to really leverage this outside of just Brokers. But Wandering Emperor is also another card that leverages 1/1 counters, so... Yeah, 5 mana Elspeth fits that description as well. They could definitely be a Meat Hook Massacre deck, right? I think I'm just chilling. Yeah, Elspeth fishing us up more Brokers Ascendancy is probably good. Let's try that. I think the Ajani's are probably bad. Let's play a 4th Emperor and an Elspeth. Trying out some kind of old school Esper hero deck could probably be sweet too. Vanishing Verse with Hero of the Precinct One seems good. Pino Graham, thanks for 35 months. Welcome back. All right, do we just kill the Oni Cult Anvil right away then? I think so.
Pleasure doing business with you.
I have to start discarding cards, chat.
By coin or carnage, tribute is owed. Pleasure doing business with you.
James. Heard that they're doing that, Oh, okay, that explains it. I was like, weird that they're doing that before blocks. They have Fatal Push.
This isn't over.
My body is ready to get Meat Hook massacred and then top right.
Defy me, and you'll lose everything.
That's also a pretty good one. Bruh Busky returns. Thanks for the brand new tier 1 sub. Welcome back. Appreciate the support. Wouldn't be able to be without folks like you. I think we gotta send these here.
Oh, you're quite the nuisance.
Kinda surprised they didn't sack Lantern and the treasure token to deal 2 to us.
Plead for mercy.
Oh, it exiles. Okay, that makes sense. Well, that makes sense then. Oh.
My revenge will be cruel and painful.
I appreciate the... Wait, why did... They could have just killed me on their turn, right? They actually just slow rolled us? Right? They could have just done all of that on their turn? Deputy of Detention is kind of funny against Obnixilos. Actually seems kind of bad here, huh? The Esper Flash deck was a ton of fun. Probably not good, definitely great. It does a lot of the things I like doing in games of Magic. Slitherwisp is a great card. Thanks for the 2 months, by the way, Therish. Welcome back. Explorer feels like a non-rotating format that hasn't been foobarred by lots of designs explicitly for non-rotating formats. And by that I mean pushed cards designed to sell $8 booster packs. Actually is gonna gain 4 here.
I'm not looking for trouble, but I'll fight if I have to. I'll be your shield.
I mean, I'm not gonna draw these lands now. I ain't gonna complain about that.
I can't make this mistake again.
I mean, we got a spell out of it, and we put 6 lands in the bottom of our deck. That sounds great, right? Thanks, Elspeth. This card making Elspeth get counters is good too. Hopefully they ban Meathook Massacre in Standard at some point, so we can play Brokers Ascendancy Elspeth there. Hidden stockpile with Anvil is sweet.
do this together.
Giving these lifelink doesn't really accomplish anything, so they can just sacrifice the thing blocking it, so. Let's go ahead and give vigilance so we can have attackers and blockers together. Yeah, idle clicker games are good, Beansy. Especially in good IPs like the Marvel one. Okay, so they're a hidden stockpile deck. Do I want Dromoka's command? Maybe? I don't know if I have anything I want to cut for Dromoka's command. I kind of like all the cards in my deck right now. The 6 spell hands always look good, right, chat? That's the secret. It's easy. It's easy for them to look good. They don't have to try. It's really sad that this, Oh, wait. I can play this next turn to cast this now, right? Yeah, okay. We're good. Okay, 3, 4, 5. Solid curve here. I am not going to crew the Chariot to give it a counter this turn because I need blockers. I can't just give them a free attack for 6 here. Excuse me? Yeah, their hand must be really bad. Pump up, the bump up, the wump up, the jam. Do 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 do. Be do 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 do. Would you say our deck is broke, chat, and that's why it got us to Mythic? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, I agree, Emmeline. The Elspeth is much better than the bad card. Here's you prize pool, you filthy pro. More puns, please. We'll try, Ewok. Thanks for the biddies, folks. Happy Tuesday. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. I know I was off yesterday. I hope I didn't throw off too many schedules. The broadcast over the weekend for the Pokemon Day Tournament ended up being back-to-back 12-hour days. Our call time was 2 hours before the broadcast actually went live to get everything dialed in, so they were long days. And, get a little bit of sleep and get some stuff done around the house. This deck's looking a little greasy over here. A tournament was a blast, yeah. I agree. Everything went swimmingly. There's going to be on YouTube. Yeah, if you look on the Pokemon Unite YouTube channel, the full cut's up there now. I think they do some highlights. I'm not 100% sure, though. Your time off is putting my Shillionaire status at risk. Who do I sue? Ooh, I assume this is not resolving. Pierced. Now, Sprinkles and I have just been collabing relatively consistently since Unite started. Like, he's the one that was my broadcasting partner when we did our Outlandia Unite Open at the start of the year as well. We do duos and stuff on occasion too. And he's just good at what he does, just like I'm good at what I do. If I put in Had's Grease Fang, they still need a white mana. Oh, wow. I didn't realize we entered Mythic at 741. Seems high. We'll have to fix that, chat. Don't worry. I am confident we can fix the 741 number. With being regularly a part of the official Unite broadcast, I don't plan to run any tournaments of our own anytime soon. In fact, doing those, in addition to competitive Magic having worse numbers in general, the Unite broadcasts are also part of why we aren't doing, like, Hoaglandia Opens for Magic either. Because, like, I basically only break even when we run a Hoaglandia Open for Magic, and it's just, like, so much work. Whereas I actually get paid to do the Unite broadcasts. How much to control what the green screen shows? That sounds dangerous. The $5 entry fee. Fun fact, 100% of the $5 entry fee, 100% of the $5 entry fee goes to Cool Stuff Inc. for the prize pool. So we can actually, like, have stuff for people to play for. And, like, there was, like, a nominal amount of subs that would subscribe just to play in the event, but not really a meaningful amount. Feels like we're dead here, huh? Not a lot of spells. I don't know how we beat the Sky Sovereign. This matchup definitely seems hard. We don't have a ton of good removal for this matchup. Maybe we're supposed to just have a bunch of rips in the board, but there also just like isn't a ton of this in the format. Right, there haven't been a ton of graveyard decks in general, really. Containment Priest, unfortunately, does not impact the vehicles because they enter as artifacts and not creatures. I'm enjoying the Explorer format so far. Yeah, it's my favorite thing on Arena and Oculus. Standard and Alchemy both desperately need Meathook Massacre to be addressed, and Historic still just kind of the same shit show it's been for like the last year or more. Croaky's tournament over the weekend is the first big Standard tournament, and it was like Meathook Massacre decks and like blue-red control. Historic really hasn't meaningfully changed since Historic Horizons came out. It's basically been more of the same since then. Like some of the small details have changed. Oh, I guess Strixhaven Archives were after Historic Horizons, right? I don't know. I think Unholy Heat and Archmage's Charm were more impactful to the format than any of the Strixhaven Archives, though. Banned 2 archive cards. I mean, they banned a few more than that, right? Lukewarm Take. Time Warp didn't need to be banned. Imagine banning a different blue card while Brainstorm was still legal. What is wrong with these people sometimes, chat? Sometimes they make such incredibly good, reasonable design decisions and they do crap like that. It's like, come on. What are we doing here? He gets spell pierced again. Tempo, we are so dead. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. You were too stupid to find the anti-brainstorm technology, something like that.
Overconfident. You're just a
You know, Andrew, I wonder if we'll eventually get some sweet deck building restriction style digital only cards, like a la Ardent and Underworld Crusader, like Hex used to do. I think that would be a really neat digital design space to occupy. You like get this busted thing, but you like have to meet these other harder things to do. Yeah, kind of companions, but for cards inside of your deck. Thanks for the follow, Tiago. Welcome to the channel. Let's support him.
May your blade strike true.
Morning, Cisco. What are they looking for? Because they just been to Greasefang. They digging for lands? They've been lands too, though? Oh, okay, got it. I understand now. Yeah, we should probably just have a bunch of rest in peace on our sideboard. This matchup seemed pretty impossible. I have room for rest in peace at the sideboard, just like typical non-rotating format problems, like don't have enough sideboard slots to hose all the different linear combo decks. Containment Priest is for Winota. What if we just like put the Yasharns in the main deck? Oh, Runestone does hit both. Because Cage misses Greasefang. It's an interesting thought. I don't hate that. Okay, sure. Sign me up. Not just more expensive Grafdigger's Cage Chat stops the vehicles. Is there a party bus deck in this format? Yeah, probably. Agent of Treachery is legal. Like I've said this a lot, chat. Every single old historic deck we used to enjoy playing that got pushed out of the format by Modern Horizons cards, we're going to try and explore at some point. I'm not saying all of them are guaranteed to be successful, but we're going to take all of those noodles and throw them towards the wall and see what works itself out. Heyo. Thanks to whoever enjoyed checking out Strike Force enough to hit level 10 on your account. Be sure to DM me a screenshot of your thing at level 10. I'll be happy to hook you up with a multi-month gift sub. Remember, if you enjoy my stuff and you want an easy way to support it, this promo is a great way to do that. You just have a few minutes of time. It's very easy to get up to level 2 in Strike Force. You'll get a 1-month sub gift, and if you enjoyed enough to check it out to play till level 10, it'll be a 3-month sub gift. It's for keeping me around. We just chill. Dizzy B, thanks for the 22 months. Welcome back. For people asking, has Jeff tried X in Explorer? Please take the time to check out the YouTube channel. On the front page there is a playlist of all of the stuff that we've done. Playlist for each format. Jeff tried winning an Explorer. We played a flash deck this morning. Thank you very much. Oh, I forgot Passive Tour was gonna flip this over. Whoops.
To me. Let your blade do the talking.
Red Bling, thank you for the 40 months in the tier 2. I'm looking forward to Espeon too. Should be a good time. Just John, thank you for the 11 months. And Matt, thanks for the 39. The Strike Force promo is just for new Strike Force gamers. If you're someone that's already checked it out, the promo unfortunately does not apply for you. Yes, Espeon releases on Monday for Pokemon Unite. New attacker character. It's so tough to decide what to do with my Psycho Land in a spot like this. Because there's 4 or 5 drops in my deck right now, Chip. And if I draw one of them, obviously I want this in my hand. Yeah, I think we're supposed to hold it. I agree. If you wait, you'll draw a 5-drop. Yeah, maybe. It's a Planeswalker. Yeah, I agree. The fact that we're already ahead. Oh, shit. Moments before the accident. Moments before the accident. Why is Wandering Emperor so good, chat? Why is she so good? One Brokers Ascendancy, please. Got a couple of these Dromoka's commands and bringing Yasharn's is just a big beater. Honestly, Dromcom in general seems kind of mediocre here. Maybe we bring it like a Fateful Absence here. It was certainly a circus of value. The circus of value. We are Mythic Gamers. We played Esper Flash this morning in Explorer chat, and everybody knows Flash decks are busted. Cracked in half. Just like Restoration Angel is busted. See, you get it. Yes, Electron. Round of priority happens every time a spell resolves. Ain't nobody got time to mulligan against the Thoughtseize deck, chat. What a fantastic draw. This is just gonna get stomped here, unfortunately, but something's getting stomped at some point. Might as well be this now. Push him off a cliff. You can do it. Right. Yeah, that's a great exchange for us. I wonder what the odds are their red-black deck can interact with my Brokers Ascendancy. Probably low. Oh, man. This card is really good against Fable, huh? Some good symmetry. They get a treasure token out of it, but otherwise we trade 1 for 1. You can never get an unkeepable 6 if you never mulligan. That's just the cold hard facts. Just the cold hard facts. That pause they had there feels like they have a fatal push. They discarded a third Fable. Interesting. Big fatal push energy last turn. I think this is a play the land scenario, because then if I draw untapped land next turn, I can double Brokers Ascendancy. Ew. Cat of it is still miserable. Evergreen tweet. Cat oven still miserable. Yep. Thanks for the 10 months, Bobby. Welcome back. Red white mid range is on my list of things to try at some point too. This Thoughtseize card chat seems really bad. People keep conceding after they cast it. Truly, the tried and true classic concession Thoughtseize. Real decks have curves, chat. Alright, chat. No one doing anything honest plays this magic card, okay? Hey, physicist. Thanks for sticking around for 22 months. Welcome back. They kept a one-lander? Losing the Brokers Ascendancy to the Thoughtseize, pretty big feels bad, man. I was playing a worse version of this deck, and then I added Brokers Ascendancy, but I forgot to add blue mana. Oof. Big oof. Oh, they're just playing it as a free fodder for Invul. Okay, that makes sense. Probably should have played my Ascendancy on 3 chat. I have regrets. Yasharn now, locking them out. It's pretty clean. Some deputies in, some Yasharns in, trim the Veto, the commands, and an Emperor. The 6 spell hands always look good in theory, Chip. Playing white creatures in this format, where this is like a premium removal spell, definitely feels a little bit risky business. One Triome, please. Sag. Swarm is hungry, chat. Feels Magic the Gathering, man. Hey, thanks for that 33 months, Eric. Welcome back. This is where the Magic the Gathering happens. Right here on your screen, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Chaos.
Solid curve here. Pump up, the bump up, the wump up, the jam. Beady, dee-dee-dee, dee-dee-dee, dee-dee-dee. Grid. Speaking of rude, what if we turn your deck off here, opponent? How would that make you feel? Woo! Can they find a way to put a permanent in the bin without sacrificing something? I bet they can't. Lifelink is lovely, chat. Lifelink is lovely. It really speaks volumes about the current state of Explorer that we're winning games with this deck list, because, man, is this deck incredibly honest. Oh. Who's a good little pig? Yes, you are. Yes, you are such a good little pig. Just lovely, chat. Just lovely. We tried that as Zentoth, and it doesn't look good. with me in the top. I'd have to reposition where I'm at. It looks weird with me just kind of floating here without the border. I don't really want to put myself on a different part of the screen. I suppose I could technically do this and put this underneath. That's like technically an option. And we could slide me up a little bit. I don't know if I'm keeping the green screen though. Not that it's hard to put this back. But I don't know that I intend to keep the green. I just like didn't take down the green screen. We'll draw some land, said Increasingly Nervous Man for the 3rd time this year. Titan of industry and tenacious underdog in the daily deals. Shut up and take my money, Wizards of the Coast. Oh, we hit recon again. So, Pokemon sent me a physical backdrop, but then we had some issues with being able to get everyone's physical backdrop to look exactly the same. So they ended up having us all switch to green screen so the backgrounds could look more uniform. Everyone had slightly different setups, so it's hard to get them to all look exactly the same. Hold on, Chariot. I got a free green screen. No, I already had a green screen, chat. Yeah, the lack of like not having a background like this wasn't because I didn't have it. It was just because I like the look of my office usually. I want to just use a Dromcom there to pump my knight up. Alright, untapped land, please. Untapped land.
And you lose everything.
Oh, I guess this means not fighting this means they can block this. So I'm gonna send the Knight of Autumn at the 1 toughness Obnyx list, so this way if they want to save the 2 toughness Obnyx list, they can't kill my Knight.
How dare you destroy what I've built? Pleasure doing business with you.
Feeling kind of dead shit. Yes, well, I'll take a draw step at like a Chariot, I guess, but otherwise we're drawing 2 copies of drawing half the cards I plan to sideboard out is definitely not a great feeling. Importing 4 things here and we drew 2 of them. Taking a bunch of mulligans against the Thoughtseize deck just like isn't really a great strategy, so I keep this and hope we draw some spells. You know, with Yasharn, these are actually just gonna get cycled, right? Toast really likes keeping 1-landers, chat.
I've made plenty of connections.
I guess? I'd not be surprised to see Yasharn eat it. Oh, chat! Our shield counter did a thing. Our shield counter did a thing! That swarm is hungry.
Show him what you got.
You started this fight. the edge in this fight.
Hey, PVD, thank you for the 32 months. Welcome back. Appreciate it. Hey, they're treading water. Scar can give flying, chat.
This is your fight. Win it.
Elspeth's really good, huh? I like the design of this walker a lot. Turn 2 synthesizer, so greedy. Unfortunate. Untapped lands. It's a little weird without the border when, like, I reach out like this and my hand disappears. Please untap land. Please untap land. I just do this and get the creature right away. I think Pithing Needle's a good bit of technology in their deck because it's explicitly good with Synthesizer, so when you hit it as an answer, it's a proactive answer to something they might not have in play yet. It's really just Misery Incarnate.
Run away. You'll be
Just so super rewarded for their overly greedy Synthesizer early. Oh, fuck. I forgot they had a Hive. That's frustrating. I don't know that I really had better plays there, but
until next
just
time.
playing
then.
Hero seems bad. Not gonna lie, chat. We're all salty about their incredible draw this game. Some good beats for us. He says before getting meat hooked for the second time. See so many cards. Have to imagine they're on 4 meat hooks post board. This is Wandering Emperor, I have to assume. Well, their use of castle there means that they can't animate creature lands and blocks. That's good for us. So having lifelink keeps us in a little bit at least. Kind of surprised they're drawing so proactively. Well, the opponent certainly isn't ghosting shit.
Feel the energy of battle, then guide like water. Show them how we greet our enemies.
And putting this up so she doesn't just die to their creature lands, and getting more lifelink is also good, so they can block this and then sacrifice one. So I want to make sure I gain 2 here. Keep feeding Meat Hook Massacre here. The set's been pretty reasonable. We felt pretty competitive, Big Ducks. We're actually just dead, right? Yeah, we're actually just dead. Alright, I need to run to the restroom really quick. BRB. things just didn't line up for us in that last game. Toast got super lucky with their early, what's it called? Their synthesizer, and then, like, they found their answers to our enchantment, so we never drew any of our copies of Night of Autumn to get rid of their anvils. That's how it be sometimes. Yeah, there just really wasn't anything we could do with them having 3 active anvils in a Meat Hook Massacre. If they hadn't hit the lands they needed early from the synthesizer, they wouldn't have been able to Meat Hook us for 4 on curve on turn 6, but they were, so that's basically the end of it. Looks like we'll get to, maybe test out our vetoes for the last one. We'll see. Yorian usually means something more controlling. Can we get some running lands here, please? Alright, I mean, that's better than missing. It's not the blue land I wanted for Christmas, but it's better than drawing a spell I can't cast. To try and pressure them here. No chump block should mean no sweeper. Fingers crossed. Oh, they're playing Chariot of their own. Interesting. Punished, Punished for playing this out to kill the O4, I suppose. Oh, they're just playing Fires. This is Agent Fires, chat. Weird second spell. I don't understand why they wouldn't just Yorian us. It's not a Yasharn matchup. Probably not an Elspeth matchup reasonably. Deputy cleans up cat tokens if they have cats and we don't. We just kind of trim around the edges for the rest of it. Like a Conclave Mentor out, a Chariot out, a Brokers Ascendancy out. 26 is not an interesting number. Well, welcome back all the St. Nick Begins. Appreciate it. Just chill with Veto up since they're going to 4 mana. I think if they hadn't killed my hero, I'd have gambled and jammed the Brokers Ascendancy to power up. Briefcase seems like a strange card for a Fires deck. Sadistic, thank you for the 34 months. Welcome back. Yes, they want it, like, accelerating into fires off of non-land ramp isn't fantastic, because you need lands to make fires good. I guess I need to stop that? Thanks for the follow, Purity. Good afternoon. They could be 5 colors, looking to leverage the bottom line on this eventually, yeah. They could cycle Shark Typhoon to trade with a 3/3, but that's still pretty okay for us, right? Settle in a fire stack would certainly be interesting. Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, the score felt pretty reasonable, huh? Brokers Ascendancy, pumping up the board. It's just like a pretty good core of good cards here at the top end. Knight of Autumn had a lot of pretty good targets in a lot of the decks that we played against. Hero going wide and Conclave Mentor both felt pretty good with Brokers Ascendancy. Deck was fairly honest, but also had a good selection of sideboard cards to fight the dishonest decks in various ways between Yasharn and Runestone and Veto. Definitely want to try a few other Hero of the Precinct 1 builds in different colors at some point in this format. Vanishing Verse in particular makes Abzan or Esper heroes sound enticing.